bright outside. Got the wood stove going. Actually, it's kind of going out right now. That's the only reason why there's smoke. Otherwise, when it's burning, there's no smoke. Little pan tilt zoom up there works awesome for checking the chimney and pretty much everything else. Been playing around with it. Might post that on a separate video there, but installed a new pan tilt zoom up there. Full auto tracking. Right now, it's only set to start tracking from the front street. Oh, it's actually pretty warm out. I was expecting it to be a little chilly in here. So, I'm also going to try to make a video on this shelter logic here. I want to do a 1-year update on how it's holding up. So, the only thing I notice is like there's a lot of holes happening, like that guy. Basically, wherever the factory folds were. So, you can see all along there. So, but for the roof material, it seems to be good. But the doors, they're not weathering so well. So, I got to do some stuff on the diesel too. It needs air in the tires. They're pretty low. But that's going to be on another video. I'll start working on this guy. So, basically, I just got to move the snowblower over one little bit. Keep the belt off, makes it easier to start. Maybe I'll even get a hood on her this year. So, looks like the battery is seeping a little bit at the top, so I'll have to give that a clean. But I gotta see how much fuel I got left in this guy here, because I want to do an oil change, and to do that, it should be a little warmer. You can see everyone's out on snowmobiles today. I was actually just talking to one of my buddies that's looking for one. I'm tempted to pick up a vintage one, so nothing new, but I kind of want something vintage. When I say vintage, I'm talking 70s. So, but you guys care to see a cold start on this guy? So that's in the off position. Choke on. See if she's gonna do anything. Throttle is slow. Seems to start up, no problem. I gotta check to see if the hour gauge is working. No, I really don't think it is. Well, get back to you guys a little bit here. I was warming her up for a bit and I lost the PTO. The spring broke. No, never broke. It just let go. See, that's why I test stuff on ice. This here is super solid. So that is, I'm going to be taking the chains and tires most likely off this guy and throwing them onto here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And that's the project for today. Well, that's twice in a row she lost the belt and the spring, so definitely need to do something else with that. I see some never sees went flying off on the bottom pulley there. Do you see the splatters? That's just all never sees. So I'm going to kick this guy outside now. Let's see here. Will she want to start? She should. My other exhaust leaks is leaking everywhere. I actually found a big slit in the bottom of it. Okay. Hey, I don't remember the seat tape ripping. Okay, I'm going to kick this out because I need room to work on this guy. Wow, this thing is still pissing oil. That is oil all over that. It was all over the outside of this rim. I just rotated it, but... Look at that. That is all oil. They must have so much oil in this transmission. I don't know. Maybe because it was leaking, but you guys see that electrical wire wrapped around the seals? I pulled some out on this side, and wow. But these are some pretty gnarly looking chains. So that one there probably won't get chains because I got the ultra wides on the diesel. Not sure if diesel's actually going to have any traction issues. Maybe I should try that first. I got to fill up the tires there a little low on it, so definitely one of those new tires is leaking, but for now, just taking the chains off this guy for the Bolens. The good thing about them all being oily, it should be easy to get those hubs off to reseal. So, Kind of wish I would have got that going, but no time to get that big blower going this year. That transmission, I do got to move that inside. This weekend is the last warm weekend, you could say. Then it's going to be pretty chilly. So the horde of other snowblowers, Honda Odyssey parts. This seat I'm probably tearing off right now too. This seat's probably going to go onto the Bolens. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Well, I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to put off the oil change for this weekend. I don't have a catch can, but you know how hard it's going to be to find that drain plug? Can you guys see it? Right? There's no hole. As in, it's going to drain everywhere. Like all the way down the frame rail. Now, this is a two-piece system here. Like, I could see it dripping all the way down the frame rail, all the way to the back of the tractor. Okay, so this is the spring here. And I'm figuring I got to take at least a quarter of this spring off to be able to do it properly and get some decent tension on her. We'll have to see, because right now when it's on there, it's really not even, this is the actual full length it should be when it's, you could say, extended. So a quarter of it off should work. I normally don't like working with springs, but I'm going to give this one a try. Well, might not look the best, but yeah. I did originally have it in the center of the spring, but then I kind of moved it out, thinking it would give me more clearance the way it's mounted if I can push the spring in towards a certain area. It's too hard to explain, but this pole right here, right? If it rides on that, it has to flex it around the corner. So I'm thinking the way I'm mounting it, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know if I'll need the light here. Again, all light. M2R Pro. Just want to show you guys here. You guys can see I got that spring hooked right around that. And then I even took the metal and pinched it in so the spring can't move. You can see what I mean about it binding on this pole here the guy welded back up. So ended up turning on me, but I mean, it's going to be good. The other side right there is hooked on pretty solid. I am going to maybe see if I can pinch that shut a little bit more. So I don't think I'll have to, but before I put on the chains, I might go give this a little bit more testing. Definitely need to put on the chains. Good now. Okay, I'm not going to videotape any more of this. It's kind of hard with one hand. I think I'm going to rig this lever up with the top lever up here. So for up and down, because it's kind of annoying reaching down here. Well, I just took her for a hell of a shit kick. Everything seems to be good. Besides one little thing. Air filter. Still need to make a clip to hold that on. The cover started falling off, but I mean, that's not too big of a deal. What the hell? Why is it jamming? Okay, well maybe there's another issue somehow. The hood's jamming up on something. I bet you it is nothing down there. Okay. So what is she hitting on? Huh. I see. The bolt broke, or the shaft, I mean, that I had the hood mounted with. The cotter pin must have let go. Or, no, it looks like it looks like my whole hood snapped. The bracket for my hood snapped, really? Man, if I would have known that I was doing a snap, I would have took that off a lot faster, or sooner. No, the fucking rod just fell out. Look at that. You guys see that? The rod just pulled out. I guess that when I changed the cotter pin, I should have changed the other side too. Unless maybe it's mine that broke out. Okay, so all pretty much. I guess tape doesn't work when it gets warm for holding on diffusers. So everything's good here. Spring has been holding up awesome. I don't think I'll be losing that spring anytime soon. It's not touching the belt. Gave everything a grease job here. Check the drive shaft underneath. It's actually pretty not as bad as I thought it was. How's that? Got some chains on her, but I'm going to have to get some strapping to strap them together. I got a standard aluminum wire, but I don't know if I want to use that. I just went for a good shit kick with her with the chains, and she grips maybe too well with those chains. I mean, I'm leaving ruts and tearing up grass like crazy. So, kind of played around out here, a little bit over there. Of course, everything's melting today, so it's a little bit of a waste, but back this guy in for tonight. Also filled up the tires on this, but whoop-de-doo, hey? Well, I guess not much is happening this weekend other than throwing up that camera up there. I think that's going to make for some interesting videos once I get my joystick hooked up to it, so because can't rely on the AI to always follow, especially not on a tractor. So let's park this guy. Maybe I'll... It's been sitting out here for how long? Again, I always remove the belt here. Easier with two hands, but it's just what's easier for starting. Make sure it's in neutral. Yep. Go there. Let her warm up for a little bit, and then just parking her. Sure is a frosty chilly one out this morning. So the truck is a little frosty. So all the trees are all white and frosty, and oh, you can even see it on the wires here, but I'm not going to go get a shot of the trees. But okay, so it's now the next weekend. Just going to get around to doing some more work on her, and a little bit chilly this weekend. But the idea is to get this light bar here mounted on her, or two of those guys. I'm kind of thinking a light bar, but at the same time, you know, two of those might be better because I can aim them a bit sideways, get a wider field. I don't even know how many amps this guy puts out. I can't remember how many watts that light bar is, but I'll figure it out soon enough if it starts, because that meter is working. So if it starts drawing too much, I should be able to figure it out. So anyway, I already got one hole mounted here. I kind of want the light bar actually mounted on the nose portion of it here. So I'll be drilling two holes. Probably space them probably one here, because it's adjustable on the light bar. And that's where my wiring will go through, if it's going to be far enough away from the exhaust. So, oh yeah. It looks like we got a good 3 inches there. I take it back. It is not adjustable on this light bar. See, I thought this one had a track that it would slide on here. And as you guys can see, it does not. Well, that kind of ruins that plan because with the magnet mounts, it's not going to fit. So if I mount it sideways, these are pretty damn strong magnets on here, by the way. So if I did it like that, I mean, and just left it magnetic down until the bolt hits. Well, maybe the magnet's not going to be the best, but... Did I just crack my light bar? Let's see. Any cracks in her? Nope. Oh. That's a break. I just broke the light bar. That is the crack right there. Are you kidding me? Oh. No. She has no cracks. Okay. I thought I just cracked it. I know these are pretty solid, but I don't want to put it on if I got a crack in her. There's a mark there too. Just got to double check that I got no cracks in her, because if you guys seen that on the video, I just dropped it face down. Well, that's good durability for this Auxbeam. And it landed metal side down and never wrecked it. It literally landed right on the edge of that. And I maybe hit the muffler too, which is out of focus, but... Okay, so... Being mounted like this, I could actually put a flange out right here, because the magnets barely reach. So maybe I'll just put some flat pieces of steel here, because I kind of want a light bar. I mean, it's kind of cool. Oh, no, I see where it mounted. Look at this. Wow. Did it just do that when it dropped? Woo! Look at that, eh? There's a dent here. You guys see the dent there? And the dent there. So I'm guessing here landed, maybe it didn't land. Wow. That's a lot of damage. That was not there before. I mean, I could check the video footage when I had it there. I think I just did that. Holy. Are you kidding me? It's dented down here too. Look at this. Mind you, this has sat around for over, I don't know if it's a year or two, but wow. I just destroyed it. I gotta also make sure that if I mount it here, I can open the hood without it hitting. So, is it bungee corded down? That side's not. Oh wow. See, if I would have mounted it here, it would have smacked this. That would have cracked it after a while. So, yeah. You know something? I'm thinking the dual lights, the two separate lights, I'm thinking is going to be my best bet. Okay. So I'm going to swap out my idea to two separate lights here. I think that's going to be the easiest way. It's a little bit more work, I guess, but I think it'll work out better. And I actually might go sideways with them, have them sticking out. Yeah, I think sideways is going to be better. Well, better start drilling. So it kind of sucks cutting this light bar apart. So you guys can see there. I had everything so nice and sealed up. I just cut all the zip ties on both of these guys. And I was thinking, that pole right there, if I took that sign off and I mounted that on a hitch, it doesn't stick out enough. But I mean, if I kept the whole thing on there, that'd give me some nice light right above my head. I'm talking my head would come up to about, right about there. And those lights would be a little bit close, but those ones could go sideways. Those ones could go in front of me. It's kind of a shame, like I said, to destroy this light bar after I built it. I used it for one project. Like, I mean, it's plugged in with the extension cord here, but reversed, because I was going to put a 12-volt end on it. It's reversed so it can't plug in. It actually works great, this light. I got to think about that before I continue destroying this. I think I'm going to go look inside. I think the other lights I have are more like fog lights. I kind of wanted to use this light bar. Ooh, so much warmer. So much warmer. So I also got this set. Not sure the model number on it. I just wrote that. I have to look these guys up online here, but I also got this set right here. But these are, I always thought more of a fog light, and this is the way I thought the light bar was hooked up with bolts that slide. But I'm thinking I'm going to go hook these guys up to the battery and see how these ones look. These might end up working fine because, you know, I have them. And talking about lights that I have that I never got around to installing, I got this guy here. If I can get it out of here in one piece with one hand. Check this guy out. Yes, that is just a dusk to dawn outdoor light. Get some specs off the back there. 70 watts, you can see. And it's made by Sansi. So that is going to go up soon, I hope. The idea for that one is going to be mounted right onto the front by that camera up there. And it's going to be hooked up to solar. So it's only going to be turned on when I need it to turn on. And because it's dusk to dawn, I don't have to worry about it shutting off when there's no motion. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take these guys out there and install these ones. Or at least try them out. Okay, so I just quickly mounted them. You can see they set a bit on an angle because it's a curved hood. But, because they're fog lights, I'm expecting some narrow double beams. So actually crossing like this might actually make it better. So I'm going to try these guys. I might swap them around so the wiring... No, actually it doesn't matter. The wiring both comes out on this side here. Huh. Okay, well, I gotta keep that wire cool because there's no exhaust shield. You see right in there, there's a fair bit of gap, but that wiring's going to have to be wrapped up in some heat shield, that's for sure. Because those exhaust systems, they make some good heat. The other option is, no, wiring's not long enough. Well, I guess I can actually drill it here, right? Bring the wiring along here, but no, the hood has to be able to open. So maybe, well, seeing the wiring, no, it's not going to be enough. I was going to say just run it along here and bring it around the front of the hood like it's meant to go, but I'll figure it out. I got to tighten those down for now. Okay, so basically I found this coating here on a wiring harness Auxbeam sent. So I pushed this wire through it, and it's rated up to, what did it say, 105 Celsius. That's not going to be enough. It's right by the exhaust. So I'm going to give it a coating of aluminum tape. So I'm going to stretch this out, stretch some aluminum tape around it. And I also had some very thick heat shrink that it might go over top it. I got that in about a 6-foot piece, and we'll see. Just wrapping it around like this. There's like it went around there's 3 full layers on this, you could say. So twice I'm doing 2 pieces, wraps around. Yeah, it's going to be close to 3 times. Should be good. Okay, so got our heat shrink up. Yes, I left lots of spare on here because these might be getting changed. And if I do switch to this style here, you can see they sit a lot higher, so the wiring would have to be longer. So, you know, I left it long on purpose. Not too big of a deal. I got that wrapped up nice and tight there, so it should never short out. I should have used a rubber grommet, but you know, none of this is hooked up yet, but that's going to be ran along the corner of the hood there. And I don't know how I'm going to hold that yet, so I might get some bigger washers underneath those bolts. And then it hooks up just into that rat nest. So for now, just got to move the tractor so I can get to that side. Of course, using the Auxlight Warrior, or Auxlight, what the hell's an Auxlight? I don't know. Olight Warrior Mini right now. These are Auxbeam. So I got to clean up some of my hoard and give this guy a little bit of a move. So, and I do got to work on those tire chains too, get them a little bit tighter. Whew. It's nice and frosty out here. It's got some more fresh snow. So this was just from last night, and I mean the sun's almost going down already, but I'm going to continue playing around with this guy. Just had to come grab another flashlight, give myself some more light in here because I still never got time to hook up that light stand. So realistically, brand new battery in this guy. I can hook a 40-watt solar panel outside, keep this guy always going, do it that way, but don't have time. Not today. Maybe in a few weeks. So I got the old light Warrior up there, Warrior Mini. And this one here is the M2R. So this is the Pro. These guys are going on sale again. So at the time I post this video, old light's going to be having a pretty good sale. A bunch of new lights, 40% off. Believe it or not, I can't move this by hand. I got a starter. Ugh. She's frozen. I think I got the snowblower frozen, but the whole thing's frozen to the ground. Stuck to the carpet, really. So, haven't had this guy actually started since last weekend. And right now it's, what is it? Minus 10 outside. See what's going to happen. Battery seems fine. Snowblower is actually stuck pretty damn good. It's lifting up the whole carpet. She might be stuck a little bit harder than I think she is. Doesn't have enough power to lift. Okay. Choke is sticking. Yeah, choke is sticking on. Come on. I'm gonna probably go hit this with something here. Oh yeah, that's frozen solid there. Okay, give me a few minutes here. Wow, I think she's frozen pretty good. She's ripping the carpet. You guys see that? I have no room to back up here. Oh, that might be enough. Did it unhook it? Oh, that worked. Okay. Get this guy breathing some exhaust out of here. Gotta turn it around pretty much. Yeah, last time I used it, it was pretty slushy weather, so let's see if this is frozen. Oh, nope. Sounds so much better down. Shut her down. Just starting to snow again too, so that kind of sucks. Go back into here. It's all stinky in here. Don't hit that tractor. Oh, I hit the shears. Have to go back on a straighter angle. I need a bigger shed. Oh man, this thing could use power steering. A little tricky when it's cold like this. There we go. Now I got plenty of room to work on her. Let's go up a little bit more. There we go. Choke on for next time. Good, choke is working. You heard that it kind of kicked into a choke sound there, so I didn't run over my wire. That's a good thing. Yeah, she was frozen, like frozen solid there. I actually had to pull up on it and use the hydraulics to unfreeze that, and that rear tire was took some good dirt out of there, but that's because the front ones were stuck to the cardboard. But I'm going to get out of here for a bit. Kind of smells like exhaust. Whew. Might actually get to play with the snowblower today. We'll see. Yeah, a couple little drifts there, nothing too major, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's only about an inch or so right now, but we'll see. Almost got the headlights hooked up. Well, they're working and everything on the Bolens. I just have to put on the ground cable. Okay, so just fueled her up. Yeah, it dried up. I might have leaked a little bit. Let's hope I don't get any sparks off the PTO shaft. First full tank of fuel in her. And I'm going to go do some snow blowing and try out my lights, because I'm just going to aim them pretty much. I just finished hooking up the last little bit of wiring. Did that even go on? Yeah, that's what I thought. And it feels funny using hood straps. So basically, I just have to hook up the last little wire right there. That stuff's sitting in there. And I'm going to hope it doesn't touch the exhaust too bad. It's wrapped up pretty good. You guys can see. We'll see if I burn any of it, but okay, chokes on. Ooh. Yeah, those are pretty bright. Choke off. Okay. Maybe I should have left the choke on a bit longer, but we'll see. Get back to you guys in a bit. Turn the lights on. What kind of draw am I getting? That's what kind of draw I'm getting. A little too much. Choke on. Yeah, I kind of figured I should have left the choke on a bit longer. Those might not be that bad. I think I'll have plenty of light. I might not even have to adjust them. Okay, better bring it out of here before I get fumed in. She is a cold one. It's about -12 outside right now, so. And am I charging anything at that RPM? Nope. Oh, that won't be bad. Okay, good. Charging system can at least overpower the lights right now. Cruise control draws a little too much power for it to keep up with the headlights on. See that? Drops it down. The headlights are working pretty good. Again, not much snow right now, so I'm just playing. I'm revving up that high. He's still charging. Yep. Am I turning off the lights? I have. Those lights are going to work out pretty damn good. Again, there's only like 2 inches of snow maybe that came down, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to kill the battery by blowing at night, because when I get off work sometimes it's pretty freaking dark. I mean, right now it's not that dark out, but it's only 4 o'clock. So I know not to try using cruise control. Some deeper snow here. I'm going slow, of course, on purpose. Okay. Well, it's a little chilly without my gloves on right now because I'm not used to the cold yet. So, and I'm wearing only a light sweater, so I'm going to turn this off. Oh, a little bit of a drift here. Wow, pretty damn good drift. Yeah, it's only about 4 inches. Oh, that's a piece of dog shit that went flying. Yuck! Okay. Definitely a little bit wet. See the steam coming off this from the exhaust? That is strictly water melting off the top of this from the heat of the exhaust. That's all that is. So, but she did pretty good. So she's doing pretty good. And I'm pretty sure she's charged up enough. Engine's a little wet. So I'm probably going to have to put that PTO cover on, I'm guessing. So well, maybe she's not that wet, but I mean, ooh, some nice heat here. But that was a good shit kick. That belt definitely got wet once or twice, but to be honest, it didn't seem like it was slipping really. So, but she did good. I forgot to take a screenshot picture. Are you freaking kidding me? All that work, and I am pretty covered in snow. Just a bit. Yeah. Did I just drop down one key out of my pocket? Nah, I don't think so. All that, and I forgot to take a screenshot, hey? Well, sure it was a cold one this morning. Started up the truck, I'm like, whew, that feels a little bit colder than I thought. Checked the weather. It was minus 25 today, so coldest we have had yet, this winter anyway. So minus 25 weather, and it felt like minus 30. So I'm talking Celsius, so that's still pretty freaking cold. Should have did a cold start on the truck. She was a little whiny. But other than that, everything's good. Man, I actually finally see some lights up ahead from another vehicle. Huh. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of this. I wish I would have got some more stuff done on the Bolens, but never had a chance. Okay. No. Proxy, are you cold? It's only minus, what, 30 out here? Come on, poo-poo. Come on. Are you cold? Your feet frozen? Well, this is something a little bit unique here. Yes, this light has been top secret for about 2 weeks.